Hello everyone, just a bit more progress on my Amflow rebuild. Haven't done a lot this week because I've been a bit busy, but I'll get back onto it this weekend. So I've gone forward, fitted the forks, handlebars, stem, put the new headset in, so new headset goes in pretty easy. This seal is separate and so is the O-ring, so that's got to go inside there when you put it together. It's not in the drawing, so if you're wondering what they're for, that's going there. I had a bit of a think about it, and I'm thinking putting it from the front of the bike back is probably the best way to go, because the main issue you're going to have is putting this cable tray in with all the cables. So if you got your bar and stem on and your forks, you can put on your brakes, your seat post dropper, your derailleur cable, run them all through there with the screen cable going down as well. I set all that up, I turned the bike upside down and then ran the cable up the cable tray up the four cables and pushed it in. It was a bit of a piss around to do, but it did work. It took a bit of swearing in that, but it actually worked out all right. And put your cables in, tighten it all up, so it's just sitting there loose, so I can actually move them in the future if I have to, but I think it's pretty right. Luckily, it's a new cable for the link glide, so I can cut that to length, and the other one's already cut to length anyway, so I'm assuming that will be quite well. Shock's gone all right. The rear linkage is good. I've gone through and had a look at all my bolts and spacers, so if you do what I do and pull it apart and didn't actually look at it too much, you can get onto a manual. There's a PDF on the Amflow website under downloads, so it goes through, tells you where all the bolts go, tells you where all the spacers go, gives you a good drawing like that. I've gone through and I've written down what each bolt is, so if I pull it apart again I'll know where they all go, so if anyone sees that they might be able to find it helpful. When I've done the rear swing arm, I have noticed it's got a bit of wear on it there. I think that's from when it's rubbing on here. I suppose there's grime and grit getting out there, so I'm going to put a bit of tape on there, clean it up, some Visi frame or something like that, just to stop that wearing. It has actually gone flat there, so it hasn't worn the carbon, so probably something you should look for in the future. When you're bringing your cables down, one other thing to be wary of is make sure that your derailleur cable is on the right hand side and your brake cable's on the left side, as when it comes over the top of the motor this way, you don't want your cables coming out of that cable tray and crossing over there, because it'll be right on top of the motor. If you've got them on the right side, they'll actually go over the side of all this, so it'll actually make a bit more room. It makes the motor go up, because I think that the motor's going to hit quite a bit, so I know they're a bit of a pain in the ass to pull in and out because the cable's on top, so be wary of that. So I think, yeah, going that way is better. Start from the front, work back, then you can run your cables through with your swing arm. So you can see I've set my swing arm up. I've put the speed sensor through. I've got two pieces of old derailleur cable sitting in there, so I'm going to use them to guide my cables through and hoses through. So in there's quite a sharp right hand bend, so it's pretty hard to get your cables through. You can't really go that way, you've got to go this way. So I've been using this method for years. So if you get an old cable, you can get your cable like this, put it down your hose or your outer derailleur cable. Once it's in there, it can act like a guide, so it just goes straight through like that, lift it into place and away it comes, so it goes through pretty easy. So once you've done that, push that up, put your other brake cable through there, bolt it on, and it all should work quite well. Use plenty of grease on it. Had a lot of grease from the factory. I just use a white grease like that, automotive one. It's actually marine grade, this one, so it's good. It doesn't wash out in water, so you guys living in Europe and England and stuff probably be quite a good grease to use on the bike. All this finish line stuff, this costs as much as what that did, so this is the same stuff. I'd just use that if I was you. I've been using it for years, never had a problem with it, so it's been really good. So I was going to put the swing arm on, set all that up, make sure my cables are all good, probably put my back derailleur on, cut my cable to length, so when that's all nice, tighten up the cable tray so it locks all that in place, battery in, and then motor in after that, and that should probably be the easier way of doing it, I think, from my thoughts. All right, thanks for watching.